Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I have testicles, so does he.
That'll be the intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two mugs listening along, reviewing music and song, and other stuff. Sláinte.
Hello and welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar with me, Jarvis.
And myself, Dary. How are we?
We are doing an interesting one today. A reaction that I'm very much looking forward to. Today we're going to be discussing Radiohead's Kid A.
Woo!
Which Dary, by the way, if anyone is wondering, has never heard this album before.
Sláinte.
And I know for a fact he's going to hate it. So it's going to be an interesting one. He will surprise me if he does like it.
Yeah.
But I'm like 98% certain he's going to hate it. So it's going to be fun.
I'm
watching
looking
it along.
forward to it because, like, you've bigged it up so much, and again, it's a critically acclaimed album.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't give a shit
Yeah.
if it's critically acclaimed. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got a clue what I'm in for. I
Yeah.
do feel like it's going to be very experimentally kind of up and downs. I guarantee you there's parts of it I will like, but there's certain parts that I won't. There's parts of a song I'd be like, oh, Tommy York's voice sounds great there, or
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, it's yeah.
You're especially going to like the robot voice, I imagine.
Oh, not that cunt again. Is he back in this one? Fuck. Fitter.
So
happier.
as just a little bit of a kind of context as well, Dary has actually been following along the Radiohead album so far, accidentally, chronologically. So we've done the Bends, we didn't do Pablo Honey.
The Bends is good. I like the Bends.
He loved the Bends, yeah. He gave it a 9.
9.
We listened to OK Computer, which is like
Okay, computer.
their, many people consider their magnum opus.
Yeah.
And he thought it was all right.
It was okay.
It was OK Computer.
Computer.
Yeah.
Computer says no.
Yeah. And now we're doing Kid A. So obviously from their journey from the Bends, which is like very indie,
Yeah.
like kind of like almost classic rock in areas as well, like
Absolutely
Bones,
beautiful.
you love Bones,
Yeah, Bones is a great song.
and the self-titled like the Bends and stuff.
Yeah.
And then going to OK Computer, which was a little bit more proggy, a little bit more alternative and new and
Yeah,
interesting. How do you expect Kid A is gonna what's Kid A gonna do to change up the
I
mix?
think it's going to catapult me into a sensory overload.
Okay.
And I think because of what I've listened to before, it's going to make me probably appreciate the fact that they're making the music because of being with you.
Yeah.
But also...
We're not in a relationship, by the way.
Yeah. Well, we're just banging.
Yeah. In the
but
weekend.
every Saturday. But no, I think because of like the appreciation I have for different music now, I'll probably give it a better rating than I would have 6 months ago. But I still think I'm going to hate it.
Right, fair enough. I think
So,
you're going to not like it
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
I will say one thing before we do kick into it, because I am super excited to get into it. But I'm going to say just one thing about this album. This album for me was my gateway into like interesting experimental music. So, and for a lot of people, it might be the same. So hopefully, even though you might not like it, which I don't think you're going to.
No, I don't think I will either. Fuck.
I feel like maybe it might open your mind a little bit and make you feel a little bit more interested in different sounds
You're
and
waiting for
styles.
this to be my gateway now.
I'm hoping so. I don't think it will, but we'll see.
I feel a little bit nervous, but at the same time excited because it's going to be fun to, like, what we were saying in the car. I was like, just give us criticism. Like, I don't mind the fact that if I don't like it, someone says you're a bollocks for not liking it. Just follow along, give us your ideas, give us what you want to hear. Because
flame Dary for not liking this album.
absolutely throw whatever you want at me apart from dog shit. But whatever you want, I don't give a fuck because I'm open and honest and I don't really mind.
Yeah.
If the most critically acclaimed album in the world is dog shit to me, I will tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just the way I am.
Yeah, it's just the way you are. But
It's
yeah.
just the way I am.
Anything you want to add before we get into it? Because is there anything you kind of want to say what are your predictions? Because I'm interested to know what your predictions are.
It's funny reacting to it because I'm going to predict what I think I'm going to predict.
Okay,
if
but
that makes sense.
Think of it like in terms of instruments, like what we thinking.
I don't even think there'll be instruments in it. I think it's
You don't
all
think there's going to be no instruments?
No, well, like I do, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of synths and a lot of like fucking like robots, as you said, or different weird shit like that. It's not music to me. It's just anarchy.
Blippity bloop.
Yeah, or fit or happy or some of that more that shit.
Yeah. I saw this. There was this. People have started doing like albums, but in the version of Peep Show moments.
Oh yeah.
And one of the ones that they did for Peep Show was the scene of one of the characters in the room trying to make music, and it's like loads of bleepity bloops in the background, and they go, "This is music. This is sensational." And it's like, but yeah, I'm super excited to get into it. And should we?
Yeah, we shall.
Okay. Also, shit. Sorry, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But Dary, because obviously he doesn't know what my favourite song's going to be because he hasn't heard it, he's going to be writing down notes as we go through the album. And hopefully he'll get it right. I've already made my guesses. They're in my pocket.
Jarvis knows. He's 98% sure he knows.
I'm super confident that I've got your favourite song right. I'm not confident that I've got your rating right, but we'll see as it goes on.
I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If it is shit and I think it's shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I don't. Yeah, just like this is what we're about, and that's what I like about us. Is we give a fuck, but we don't give a fuck.
I was only saying to Dary in the car when we were on the way here, he's going to be the first person on YouTube to say he hates this album.
And rightly fucking so.
So come here for a first time YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, this is an exclusive of me with a red dot on my forehead because I'm going to get fucking blown out of it by snipers.
Should we start with Everything in Its Right Place?
Everything in its right place. Yeah, Jarvis already corrected me because I got the first song wrong.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
In its right place, in its right place.
Now, you're just looking at me the whole way through this now.
Yeah.
Here's the robot.
Kitty.
Kind of sounds fucking Eastern European, or
Yeah. It's a very strange chord progression.
it doesn't sound terrible yet.
Yeah.
I like that. Thought that was you for a second.
Sound like me.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
that.
I love Tom York's voice though. I think he's
Yeah, it's
brilliant.
got great voice. Great voice.
Nice harmonies.
Yeah.
Not a bad song yet.
Okay.
I like this one.
Well, that surprised me.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
Okay. It's not too much though. It's
You
nice.
should bring up the lyrics and follow along the lyrics actually, because the lyrics are quite interesting.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Why was he doing that? It's just very eerie, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, it's Radiohead.
Yeah, well, yeah. His vocal delivery is good though.
Oh, I mean, you can't.
No, you can't fault it.
Can't fault Tom.
It's just a lot of repetitive lyrics, isn't it? Just.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It's very samey.
It is quite repetitive, this
Yeah.
first track, yeah. There are two colours.
It kind of reminds me of Kasabian a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit. Just because like their newer stuff.
Okay.
Their newer stuff's kind of like that electronic kind of vibe to it.
Well, a lot of bands were inspired by this album.
Of course, 100%. I
Yeah.
can imagine so. Don't know why though. Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible song now.
Do you know what? You've actually really surprised me
Right.
with that. I didn't think you'd like it.
Right, okay. But it reminds me of Kasabian, that's probably why I like it.
Maybe.
His vocal delivery is brilliant though. That's
Yeah.
can't fault it. Like I'm not really listening to the music in the background nearly.
Yeah, his vocals are class.
Yeah, brilliant.
But he's an exceptional singer.
Yeah.
Like, exceptional.
I love him in the Bends. What's that song? There's a song he does in the Bends, and it's like I can't remember the name of it now. It'll come back to me.
It's not Bones, is it?
No,
Because I know you...
no, it's one of the really well-known ones.
Okay. You mean High and Dry?
High and Dry, yeah.
Yeah, Fate Past the Trees, maybe.
Yeah, no, High and Dry is the one.
Okay.
That was a very good vocal delivery in that. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
It's very same. It's not. There's not
Yeah.
much ebbs and flows to it. It's like it seems like it's nearly the same the whole way through the song.
There is some differences in production as the song progresses.
I'd
but-
imagine so, but
but
this
obviously-
thick skull doesn't get it.
Yeah, no, it's just it's only kind of subtle changes though. It's not super obvious.
I think I'm higher than I thought it was gonna be already.
I was surprised.
Yeah, starting off like we're not starting off with the bad foot now. Now listen,
He's gonna love this album.
it's not. It's not a song I go to.
Yeah.
His vocal delivery is brilliant. Now I could definitely listen to it if someone put that on in the car, or
Yeah.
if someone was playing that in a club or something. But yeah, it wasn't terrible. I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
Yeah.
I was expecting someone to come out being like Vader, happy or again happy.
Hello, it's me, Jarvis, one of the mugs. I'm just adding in a little part here just to explain that the audio from this point onwards is going to be noticeably different. So what happened is Logic, the DAW that we're using to record our microphones, decided for some reason, I don't know why, to prioritize my phone's microphone instead of the two microphones we had set up. I don't know why, but it decided to do that. Now, it's definitely still not worth missing out on because Dary's first time reaction is well worth a watch. He emotionally responded to the album in the way that I was really not expecting. I really expected him to fully hate this album. And yeah, there definitely is a turning point where he got very emotional. And it's brilliant to see. We were thinking about re-recording it and doing it all again, but it just wouldn't have been genuine. And I felt like his reaction to it was just so honest and pure that we couldn't go ahead and re-record it again without it feeling disingenuous. So I'm going to add captions during the actual songs when he's talking, because you can't pull out what he's saying a lot of the time whilst the songs are playing. Whilst we're having the conversation after the songs, it's fine, you can still hear him. It's just during the songs where it's a bit of a problem. But look, like I said, not worth missing out, still worth watching. It's a really good review.
You're again that fucking bullshit.
The next song's a robot voice. Well, it's not like a robot voice though, it's just his voices have been affected.
Oh, okay.
So he sounds kind of robotic. Okay.
No, it wasn't a terrible song. It's not.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're going from what I really like to that, vocals, brilliant.
Yeah.
Backing track didn't really pass with the mark. It was just very. But it wasn't terrible. No, I like that song.
Yeah.
In terms of like, and I don't want to give you the rating again because it can give away the rating of the album. Certainly.
I feel like already I've got the album rating wrong. So I'm still confident on the song though. But yeah. Do we want to move on, or do you have anything else to say? Because I'm actually really shocked. I thought you were going to be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
No. That was because the delivery, because it kind of gives me a Kasabian vibe, and like I'm comparing. This time 6 months ago, I wouldn't have said the same thing. Like I would have been like, "That's fucking what's that scrutiny?" But
I've changed you.
Yeah, well, you haven't changed me. Doing the podcast has a lovely podcast.
Yeah. Should we get into the next track?
Title song.
Yeah, title track, Kid A. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, better. This is good. Train bells. Like I'm really hoping I don't like it now, but I think I'm going to. That's fun.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It is fun. I feel like I've heard this song before.
Oh, really?
I feel like I have. I don't know.
It might just be. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been in passing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Like, that's creative, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, that's creative, isn't it?
I like it a lot.
For fuck's sake.
Ready for
Such a
some
good start, like.
sort of real drums. In a sec.
I like that. I like the start of it. The start of it.
Yeah.
But then it just fucked with the lyrics. That's annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie, that's annoyed me. How do you know what the like? If you didn't read the lyrics, you wouldn't know what it's saying.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to read the lyrics. Yeah.
Back track is so like it's complete opposite to the last song. The vocals were brilliant and didn't really pass much marks to the backing track. Now the backing track in this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Shit. Because I'm a vocalist, if anyone doesn't know, and I'm not that great, but like compared to like that shit there annoys me because I want to hear expressive vocals and like really given.
Do you not think this is adding an element of expression?
No, I don't like it.
You like this part? What's that? The bass.
I like the bass.
And then this. I just like that part so much.
Saying something. This is where you love rises so much.
Yeah. I mean, they're just
Hang.
pang.
It sounds like it should be in Wally. Wally's singing. Fuck's sake, Wall. It'd be a good song for
To how? Hey. Come on, kids.
See, that track is good. And then, like, why did you do that? That's annoying to me, because that could be such a good song. And, like, it is a good song. But, like, I can't... that's actually frustrating me. The Cure.
Yeah.
Like,
The production.
Yeah, but, like, I understand completely where you're coming from with that. But for me, I understand why people like this. But it just doesn't make sense to me to do.
But like this album is so like robotic and like
Shit.
stale and cold, and then you've got vocals over the top that are robotic and stale and cold. It kind of works with the album. Do you not think?
No, because that's not the kind of shit I like. So like, I mean, I can't sit there. Like, I'm sure there's like thousands of people who will agree with me, but just not people who's going to watch this review.
Yeah.
So fuck you all. But no, look, I think I have a good sense of music and a good understanding of music. But when it comes to shit like this, and you're like, but like Tom York's voice is amazing.
Yeah.
The backing track in that song is amazing.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if they put that song out with his vocals in it, and then like sang like maybe different lyrics or used it in a different sense, I'd absolutely fucking love it. That could be a 10 for me. That song, because the backing track is brilliant. But then they put a fucking robot on top of it. Oh, that's fucking pissed me off. Something serious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just feel like it could have been such a good song for me. I can't. I never thought I'd get that annoyed.
Fair enough. Well, that's I knew it was going to come eventually. Dary, this next song, the National Anthem. Okay, I want to say something before we get into it. Okay. I think you're going to really like the first half of this song.
And then the second half fucks it up.
And the second half is my favourite part, and you're going to fucking hate it.
Yeah.
So I think we should get into it if you're ready, yeah?
Straight into it.
Unless you want to continue venting on Kid A.
No. Just, I'm sorry, Tom. But Jesus Christ, you have such a good voice.
I'm sorry, Tom, but I love your voice so much.
Yeah,
Stop putting effects on it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I understand why, like, I could never do a song like that because I want to express that side of my vocals. But then, like, would you... I'd say, like, if I said yes to doing that, you'd appreciate it more.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, fucking put a robot on that. No.
Yeah.
Win shite.
Alright.
Right, the National Anthem.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
It's not my favourite, don't worry. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. You could have. Yeah, bass.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, you'll love the first half of this song.
Kind of reminds me of a Sega song.
Yeah, it's got like a bass. Yeah.
This is gonna be an up and down for me. I'm telling you. I think I might. And the worst issues because that's for it.
Why did they ruin this song?
It was so good.
Got the ride cymbal coming in.
I do. I really like that. That's good.
Yeah.
But that's again. There's no vocals in it yet. Bang.
Yeah.
Fucks it up.
Well, are you ready for the vocals? They'll come in a second. Everyone.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting now. I could give that an easy 7.
Oh, right, okay. We'll see when it drops down to a 4 in a second.
Yeah. I can already hear it getting good. I'm starting to stop dancing. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it a lot. Fuck you, Tom.
It's good, isn't it?
Bass, that.
Yeah. Good old Colin.
6'4".
Yeah. That's Ed.
Hey.
What a good.
Okay.
You ready?
Kind of makes me Smashing Pumpkins a bit as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, they get that link a lot.
Yeah.
Are you ready, though?
Is that like the saxophone?
But it's a sax.
Yeah. That's fun. Where does it get shit?
Do you like this?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Not bad, yeah. It's a bit crazy, but I like it.
That's good. It's holding on.
That was boring, yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all over the place a little bit, like, it's
Yeah.
a bit crazy.
It's about to get crazy, by the way.
See how to cook it. Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely good start.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, extremely good start. It was very, very up my street. Very
Yeah.
bass heavy, as I said in the last review as well. It's like that bass makes a song sometimes.
Yeah.
And it makes an album essentially as well if it's done the right way. I think for us, for The Cure, and for you especially, you made The Cure's album.
Yeah.
But I love that. That was brilliant. Up until about 3 minutes, and then because when the brass came in and like the sax and all came in, it was like, oh, okay, and then they took it too far.
Yeah.
And then it just went a little bit too far for me.
I've heard people explain that song as like a panic attack when you get to the end.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have said. Like for me, it's like ADHD.
Yeah. Too many things going on in your head. Yeah.
Like you're trying to, and then it's like the start of it's like you've just taken a Xanax, and then you go into, and then the Xanax wears off, and you're just fucking.
Yeah, and then the thoughts are back again. The demons are back. Yeah.
Welcome back, boys.
I love that song. I think it has such a sense of impending dread. I love it. I love the way it feels like it's just getting, your situation's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's funny because at the start of the song there is like little hints that this trumpet's coming.
Yeah.
There's like little in the background, and you're like, oh, something's there. And then by the end it's just like all these fucking crazy trumpets going all over the place, and it's like you were like, oh, you're just holding yourself together at the start, and then at the end it's like everything's falling apart.
Fuck, that panic attack was bad.
That was one for the books. But yeah,
it was good song up until about 3 minutes. So if it was a 3 minute song, it would have been good.
Yeah.
But the 5:21 or something like that. The
last 2 minutes.
I think I had to kick the score down there for that.
Yeah, I thought you would.
But again, my personal opinion is freaks.
I had a feeling that's my favourite part. I love it when the drums are going
I guarantee it is
crazy. But yeah, should we get on to the next track?
Yeah, we can do. How to Disappear Completely. Sounds very, very important.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be
A what?
a weird one.
In a little while, I'll be gone.
It's one of my favourite songs, isn't it?
Look at that, a guitar.
I wouldn't mind not even electric.
Yeah, no, acoustic guitar.
I like that.
Yeah, it's paying that. Bass. You want to get the lyrics up for this one. The lyrics are really good. He even references Ireland because he wrote this song in Dublin.
Float down the Liffey, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Dempsey vibe with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I walk
I felt like this was going to be a really cynical song.
Oh yeah. This song's got a really good backstory. I'll tell you about it at the end. That line is so paying. Yeah.
It's just so long.
Oh, it's beautiful though.
Yeah. I'll listen to that one when the bus sad.
Well, it's got a good message actually behind it. I'll explain at the end.
It's a good song. I like that a lot.
I love that guitar line. That. So it's so simple but beautiful.
Voice is crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
It's lovely.
Oh. Executed so well. Yeah, it's heavy. It's so beautiful.
You'd be happy to know I'll be going back to this one.
I'm really excited for this part in just a second. I'll point at you in just a moment. You ready? There it is. Oh. So beautiful. My God.
That's a good song.
Oh, and the production here. No, trust it. Trust it. Trust it. Resolve.
That's yeah. I have to give that top marks. That's a 10.
Is it?
That's a 10 song. Like.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
I got your favourite song wrong. I think maybe.
Yeah, that's the best song. That's the best song in the album by far so far.
I love the way you've just completely changed.
Yeah.
I love that. Like after the first verse, you were like, "Oh, this is beautiful," and then after like the first chorus, your head started moving, and then it was like, by the end, you were just like, "Whoa."
It's a really, really good song, but his vocal delivery in that was the standout for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second.
Getting to the light on.
Yeah.
I'd feel it. Yeah,
Getting a bit darker there.
But yeah, it's a beautiful song, isn't it?
It was absolutely fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Just I wasn't expecting something like that from this album. I think that's what hit me out of the grounds, to be honest with you. But it's definitely I get that song a 10.
Yeah, no way.
100%.
That's a 10.
100%.
Fair enough.
Was that one of the songs that you think?
It was one of the two, yeah. And I thought you'd like the other one because it's faster. But now watching your reaction,
yeah,
I'm like, I don't know actually.
Yeah.
I don't think that other songs can have as big.
It depends on how it hit me, and that song hit me. Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's
close.
fine. I've wrote all mine down anyway.
That one hit me differently. It was so unexpected, I think.
Yeah.
So if the other one's a 10, I'll give it a 10 as well, and we'd have to make a decision on it. But that's so I had to say there that was 10.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
That's a class tune.
I'll tell you a little bit of backstory about this song that you might like. So, what inspired him to write this song was Michael Stipe from REM.
Oh yeah.
So Tom York was doing his gigging during the OK Computer era. Okay, so like a few years before this album was written, or maybe a year, and he was having a lot of hard times with panic attacks and anxiety.
Yeah.
And he was having a hard time with getting up on stage. And Michael Stipe was on tour with him at the time, REM, right? And he brought him into a room and he said to Tom York, "Look, whenever I'm feeling that way, I put myself in a room, put my head my hand on my head and I shout to myself and say, I'm not here, this isn't happening, and it calms me down. And that's what inspired that song.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's all about a panic attack, basically.
Yeah. It's relatable. I think that might be another. It's not for me because I'm on medication. But
it's a beautiful song, though.
It was a very good song. I think that's probably one of the nicest songs I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's up there. It's a 10. It's a 10 song. Can't say any more about it.
I'm excited to hear the next song.
This is going to fucking piss me off now.
Okay, so Treefingers is it next, I think?
Yeah, I think How to Disappear, like, for me, that song just kind of, I don't know, it emptied something in me there.
Yeah, I feel like it really hit you.
It did. Really
we were just chatting about it now, and it was,
It hit me somewhere, a song it hasn't hit me like that before. I was saying to you, there's maybe 3 or 4 songs that hit me like that, and a lot of them are Irish trad music, which is Irish traditional. Some of the Wolf Tone songs, or like Grace, or there's another few songs, can't think of the names of them, but that it's just weird. It hit me in a place I didn't expect from this album.
I will say this, right, before we do move on to the next song, right? You are probably going to make a lot of Radiohead fans happy hearing that, because this is considered one of Radiohead's best songs ever.
Yeah, but I can see
it's often on the list.
I can see why.
Yeah.
So at least that.
Yeah.
But I have a funny feeling I'm not going to go.
See, I was saying to Dary quickly that this next song's an instrumental interlude, which I know he's not a big fan of, but try and put yourself in the mindset of, like, you've just had a panic attack, you're incredibly anxious, and you're trying to, like, calm yourself down.
I can relate.
Yeah, so let's go into it. Treefingers.
Treefingers, let's go.
Fun fact, this song is all done with guitars.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it.
No.
Yeah.
Can't say it's a guitar.
Yeah. Sounds like a keyboard.
Yeah, a keyboard. Yeah.
Synth, yeah. But no, it's all done with guitars and effects and stuff. It's very beautiful.
It is. Like, I'm going to go back to How to Disappear completely for a second, because when I was saying it sounded like Damien Dempsey's the Ghost of Roses, that song hit me as well. I think it's the same kind of cadence as it. It's nearly like what do you call it?
Meditation. Yeah, meditative. Yeah, I always think that it's a very good, like, you're lying on bed, closing your eyes, trying to sleep kind of music. Yeah, like you could almost listen to a full album of this and you go to sleep and you have the best sleep of your life.
Yeah. It's definitely meant for the panic.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, like, any song without lyrics to me is
Not interesting.
not interesting. Yeah, but this, like, I suppose it does help after listening to that song. It hit me.
Yeah, I could tell.
It hit me. It
Yeah.
hit me a lot more than I expected.
I think we should let it fade into the next song, because it does, yeah. So the next song is going to be optimistic when it comes up in a second.
Yeah, just let it fade through.
Yeah. Right, so you can bring up the lyrics there for optimistic.
I can't because if I press it.
Oh, yeah, wait. Well,
Oh, wait, it comes on.
yeah. This is optimistic.
You can try the best you can, but there is always room in the end. There is always room in the end.
Thank God that lifted up a little bit. I was like, come on, something heavier. Good vocal delivery again. I feel like this is the second one, I think. Right?
Yeah. This guitar riff here. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's good. Good song as well.
Yeah.
It's just so relatable for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, massively. Like, I can see why people would use their music as a
Inspiration. Yeah.
Songs, 100%.
Love his voice in this song. It's got so much grit.
And he has so many layers as well to his voice. Like we can go from
So soft and somber and like gritty and aggressive as well, yeah.
but he's got like his octaves are so.
Oh yeah, is it proper tenor range? Yeah, it's such a wide range. Yeah. But yeah, optimistic. So I thought I don't know why, but I just didn't think emotionally it would impact you as much as it did.
It caught me off guard completely.
Yeah, if I'd have known that, if I'd have thought, oh, How to Disappear Completely, that'll actually, I wasn't expecting that song to hit you as emotionally as it did.
It caught me off guard completely. I think with the interpretation I had on the album, and then for it to turn out so differently, and for that song, 100%, and Optimistic as well. But you did say there was two songs that I would like, and I think you underestimated how much I'd like them.
Yeah,
That was Optimistic for me is a 9, and then
How to Disappear is 10.
Disappear was a 10, definitely.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know why. I just felt like, because it's slow, takes a while to get there. It emotionally affects me. I love that song so much. It's a beautiful, brilliant song. But I just thought, oh no, he's not going to connect to it in the same way I would. Yeah. So for that reason, I didn't think it was going to be your favourite. I thought Optimistic was going to be favourite because it's more.
It's shout for me because like generally it wouldn't.
Yeah.
And going from the first couple of songs on the album to How to Disappear and then to Optimistic after the interlude.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to catch me as well, because even the interlude, like I was like, after listening to that song, How to Disappear, I didn't mind the interlude.
Yeah.
Because usually I'd be like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but you actually quite liked it because I feel like it worked.
I needed it.
Yeah.
I definitely needed it because I was like, I'm not going to say I was nearly crying, but it emotionally I was like, in my head I was
it impacted you, yeah.
Hell, yeah.
But that's beautiful. That's a great thing, man. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Radiohead, they'll do that to you, yeah. Every now and again, yeah. They'll get you.
Well done, Tom.
But yeah, so that was Optimistic anyway. What did you think to Optimistic? We haven't really spoken about that.
It was a good song. I really liked it. I said it was 9. It's my kind of song. I can see, and I said during the recording of it, I can see why people would use Radiohead as inspiration.
Yeah.
In terms of like, it sounds a lot like some of the artists that I would like.
Yeah. And
when they go a little bit crazier with their lyrics and their voice effects and stuff like that, sometimes I'm like, fucking, if you didn't do that, it would be an amazing song.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really good song.
Yeah. Up
there definitely.
Right, sound. Should we move on to In Limbo? We should let it play out the end of Optimistic and move into In Limbo, okay?
I'm on your side. Nowhere to hide.
I think this is where the album's going to take a dive for you. Yeah.
After that song, like, that's probably one of the best songs I've heard in a long, long time, if not the best song I've heard in a while.
You can go along the lyrics if you want.
Confused.
What?
That's confused me. Quickly. Am I the only one that couldn't hear the lyrics there at the start?
It is quite low in the mix, yeah.
Okay, thank God. Because I was starting to forget that. I was like, what the fuck?
I might trip it.
What the fuck just happened? It tripped me out a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be your thing. Yeah, no.
After I can't get past that. I just care now. It's just kind of like, I don't care if I listen to the rest of the album. I nearly want to hate the rest of the album because I'm just kind of in that mood now. I don't think the song has affected me like that.
So that was In Limbo.
Yeah, it was in Limbo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, did you feel like you were stuck in Limbo?
No, I felt like I was just fucking like, ugh. I can't get past How to Disappear.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
you just want to go back to it.
Yeah, no, but not even that. Like, I wouldn't want to listen to that How to Disappear again for another 2 days because I think I'd fucking
stop bawling.
Yeah, I start crying.
You should listen to it with headphones on.
Oh, fuck that.
I'll film you.
Yeah, really. But no, like that's not for me.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it would be. Yeah, no. I had a feeling this is where the album's going to take a turn for
Yeah,
you.
it probably will. But I mean, I just like I don't think like that. It's not that How to Save Life should be the closer.
Had to disappear completely. Had to save a life.
No, what did I say?
How to save a life?
What did I
Where did I? Yeah, you
How to Save
did.
Life?
Yeah.
No way. How to Disappear.
Yeah.
It's just like that song in the middle of that for me makes me just like I've just kind of lost control.
Yeah.
I just don't want to write another song now.
You ready?
No, well I do. I still want to do it.
It's
obviously, but
impacted you that much.
It's really taking a hold of me.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It's mad.
Huh.
What's next?
You just don't care.
No, I do.
Next is Idioteque, right? I think.
Sounds a little more dancey.
Yeah. Ready for this?
Nailed it, actually.
Yeah, it's got it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
This vocal line here. Fucking hell. Yeah.
It's grand. It's not ugly. It's not. Yeah, it's good. It's not.
Yeah.
It's gonna change me. But I'm gonna give it a go. It's good. It's nice and
Yeah.
boppy.
Mobiles working, mobiles chirping. Take the money, run. Take the money, run. Take the money.
Glad that was made in 2000.
Yeah, it's so ahead of its time.
100%. Didn't take a dip.
What?
It didn't take much of a dip. I just
Yeah.
hit Limbo and then this is a good song.
Still have another 2 or 3 songs. Wing, 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 wing.
Oh, there it is. Idioteque.
Yes,
You were
Idioteque.
expecting it for it to be a dip for me. It wasn't. I actually quite like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good song. It's a bit more manic than I'd like to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the little like I don't know if it's a footstep or something. So dum, 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 there's like bounciness to it. Yeah, it was a good song. I enjoyed that actually.
Yeah, it's a good song, good track.
Yeah, I thought it was good right this time.
A lot more like dancey EDM, you know. Wouldn't
Yeah,
expect Radiohead to do that kind of sound. Yeah.
No, and I think it kind of, as you said, the violins. I didn't think there were violins at all.
It's just right in the back, the very last part of the song. It's just like some violins in the back going, like in the back. But it's so cool. Like I really like that song a lot.
Yeah.
And a little fun fact about the song: when they were playing it live, there's a famous video, and it's become like a meme in Radiohead fans, where Tom York's singing this song live, and the drum is a drum machine. It's like a big one that Johnny Groom had like designed. Well, he didn't design it, but like he made the beats in it.
Yeah,
and it's one of those ones that you tune the dials on. It's like one of those really old analog ones. And Tom York's going, "Here, my life, faster, Johnny, faster, everything in all of the time, faster, faster, Johnny, faster." And it's like, you know, because he wants the drums to get faster.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, it's just like, "Faster, Johnny," and like, yeah. So it's become a little inside joke in Radiohead fans.
It's funny.
Yeah. You laughed at it.
Yeah, that's it. That was a good song.
Yeah.
It was again, it's a lot different than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, like it's different in the sense that I thought it was going to be a lot more experimental,
Yeah.
and different in the sense that I thought it was going to be. I suppose that's an EDM song essentially. Like it's more of a boppy, like
Dance song.
Yeah, dance song.
Like a creepy dance song.
Yeah. A bit like Thai stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloweeny.
So next song is Morning Bell.
Mm-hmm.
We're nearly there, Jarvis.
Yeah. I got fun with that.
Morning Bell. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
That's nice. Congratulations. What is it?
Hold on, let me try and guess it.
Okay.
1-3.
No.
No, what is it?
5.
1-5.
No, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was going 1, 2, and then that pop there is like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I
Well, that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So that's 5, yeah.
I counted it right, so it was
Yeah.
2, 2, 3 was 5.
Yeah. Oh, you said 2, 3. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, did I say 1, 3 maybe?
Yeah, you said 1, 3, yeah.
2, 3, so it was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Good job.
I was close.
Good job.
I don't know what signatures are though. I don't know.
Well, it's good that you noticed it straight away.
Yeah.
You've been sticking around with me too much. Yeah.
You can get a hint of their old school
Yeah.
vibes of some of their songs. A lot better of an album than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Definitely, like the two songs there that make it better is How to Disappear
Optimistic
Completely and
and- yeah.
Optimistic. Like I mean, like I still can't stop thinking about How to Disappear.
You're so hung up on it, yeah.
When I was standing up talking to you, I genuinely swear to God, I was like emotional.
I
felt
could
like
tell,
I was
yeah.
gonna cry.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's just such a strange feeling.
Yeah.
Such a strange feeling. I can't explain how that made me feel like.
Mm.
It was a weird one.
It's going to be a weird podcast
Oh,
recording
yeah, it's
episode,
gonna
yeah.
But yeah, no, Morning Bell, not my favourite song.
Yeah, no, I don't think it
It's
would
down
be.
there with the worst ones. I mean, I still give it a good enough because I'm listening to the way it's made, and then I guess the time signature song is like.
I was surprised you got that straight away. Like, I had a feeling maybe you'd take a moment to be like, this doesn't quite sound like 4/4 or something,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you like instantly in the first like 2 bars you were like, different time signature. I was like, hang on a sec, Dary's learning. He's learning.
I'm going to be a musician, lad.
Yeah.
Well, I can play the guitar.
Yeah.
Barely.
But yeah, no, that was really good. I'm glad she kind of figured that out.
So next song, oh no, what were we listening to there again? Actually, sorry,
Morning Bell.
Morning,
we already
yeah.
spoke about it.
we
We're
did.
just going to-
So motion picture soundtrack. There's an untitled as well. Is that?
We'll skip the untitled because the untitled is just like a very small instrumental. It doesn't really matter.
Oh Jesus, that's a good start. Red wine, sleeping pills.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think like you'd like this song.
Cheap sex and sad films.
One of the very few cases of an organ being used that I actually like it.
I don't think I looked you in the eye for most of the album. I love his vocals.
Yeah,
Such a good
beautiful.
vocalist.
I love this part here. It's beautiful. This part here.
Yeah. Sounds like one of those things you.
Hops. Yeah.
No, do you know those hanging like things?
Yeah,
you
the
just
wind
put-
chimes.
Yeah, wind chimes, yeah. They really just want to affect you, don't they?
Yeah.
Infect you as well.
Yeah.
Can't get over his med 2000. It's really well done for 2000. Haunting. Absolutely haunting. That was a good track as well.
Yep. A beautiful closer.
Yeah, very good. I feel like we should have recorded the podcast episode first. We're going to do the overview review.
We're going to do the podcast now in tears.
In tears.
But yeah, so that was the last track there, motion picture soundtrack.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, man.
A lot better than I thought it was going to be. So
I think you'd like this album a lot more than I thought you
yeah,
would.
I think everyone.
So you're not actually going to be the first person to hate Kid
No,
A.
well, the song Kid A, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought. I think the fact that I enjoyed How to Disappear completely a lot more than I was expecting boosts the album completely.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one called again? Optimistic as well, yeah. So the two of them tracks there really boosted the album. And then I think from them lifted the spirits of the album for me.
Yeah.
Because if I hadn't heard them two songs, would I have liked other songs more as much? Probably not.
Yeah.
So yeah, they really, really, really lift the album. Overall, if you want me to go through ratings now and stuff,
Yeah, sure, man.
I'll go through every song I think with the rating I give it.
Yeah.
So everything to start with, wasn't keen on it. Wasn't the best song on the album, obviously. I gave that a 5.
Yeah, okay.
Kid A, I gave a 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't like it at all. The National Anthem,
4.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, it started to inspire me. I got progressively better here. I don't think I went under a 6. Oh, I did once.
Okay.
How to Disappear completely got a 10.
Yeah, all right.
It hit me in ways I can't
Yeah, it blew you
explain.
away,
It
yeah.
blew me away completely. It was a brilliant, brilliant song. Treefingers, I gave a 6. Again, coming from that song onto that, just an interlude, wasn't much to it. I
Yeah.
would have preferred a song with lyrics, but I get why they did it.
Yeah.
So I went just over halfway with that. Optimistic was a 9. Them two songs really pulled the album in for me, so I really, really enjoyed the two of them. In Limbo went down to a 5 again.
Okay.
Wasn't a song that I would go back to or was too keen on.
Yeah.
Idioteque. I went with an 8. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good song
no
as
way.
well.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't have liked that song.
Morning Bell dropped down then to a 5.
Yeah, okay.
Again,
I thought that was
it gives the same vibes as everything Treefingers and in Limbo.
Yeah.
And then with that, then I went with 7 for motion picture.
Yeah.
Good ending, good outro song.
Yeah.
What's the word you use? Closer.
Closer, yeah.
But all in all, if I was to go on average with that, I'd have to go at least a 7.
7.
For the album.
So I was fucking far off. Okay, my rating for you was. I wrote down a strong 4.
Mine, I go high 7. Sorry with that.
High 7.
High
Okay,
7,
fair
yeah,
enough.
so
Yeah, so I was miles off.
That's an amazing review for me.
Really, yeah.
For that,
Yeah.
like a high 7. Like I've given most albums that we've done so far high 7s. Like I gave that the just the last album we did, The Cure. Three Imaginary Boys, and I really enjoyed that album. I give that a high 7 as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really like a 10 for me has to be something that I really get into, and every song is a 10. Whereas this here, it hit me in ways I wasn't expecting it to.
Yeah, to be honest, I was really shocked by your reaction to How to Disappear Completely, and I thought your favourite was going to be Optimistic for
Yeah,
those
so you got
reasons.
that
I
wrong.
didn't think.
You were on a roll there for 3 in a row. You got.
Yeah.
So there you've lost your touch a little bit.
Yeah. I
Um,
really thought you were going to prefer Optimistic. I didn't think it was going to emotionally grab you as much as
Yeah, it really did.
as it did. Now, what do you think my guesses are?
I think your rating's a high 9.
High 9,
Yeah,
strong 9,
it's strong 9.
neutral 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, neutral. Yeah.
No.
And what's my favourite song?
I couldn't, from listening to it once, I wouldn't be sure exactly because I listened to that for myself. So I don't really know, but if I was going to go and guess on one, I would say Idioteque.
How to Disappear Completely.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
going to say it as well. Fuck it. So nothing for me again. I
Yeah.
was going to say it and I just didn't think you would have.
We're still 4-3. We're still
4-3. I'm still winning.
He's still winning by 1, yeah.
But
Catching up though.
yeah,
Catching up.
on an ender there or a closing note, my particular view or opinion on it was that it was much better than I was expecting.
I was really surprised, to be honest, by your reaction. I really
Yeah.
wasn't expecting you to like it as much as
Neither
you
was
did.
I was coming into this because we spoke in the car. I was coming into this with like a wave of like, what's the word for what's the opposite of optimism?
Pessimistic.
Pessimistic. I was very pessimistic about what I was going to say and feel, and
Mm-hmm.
I nearly had a fucking script wrote in my head that I was like, this is going to be shit. Like,
Yeah,
but it's up there now, like with some of the best albums I've listened to.
No way.
Yeah, but like, fuck it. Didn't want that to happen. I wanted to slay
Redhead
it.
struck again.
Yeah, really.
Do you reckon you like this more than OK Computer?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
100%.
No way. Me too. I prefer Kid A. to
Yeah,
OK
but
Computer,
the reason I like it better is because them two songs, like that song just lifted the album. Like
Yeah.
if that was an 8, that was the whole review goes down to like a 6
Yeah.
or a 5.
But-
But that song at a 10, I couldn't give it any less than a high 7.
Yeah. Has to disappear completely.
Yeah.
Really grabbed
Up there,
me.
yeah, no, that like, and I said to Jarvis, I think I said it on this already. If you probably couldn't hear it in the audio, but
Yeah, we had audio problems, by the way.
Um,
We fixed it now, but it's like right at the fucking end. So,
yeah,
you know.
it's a bit of a sickener.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoy it nonetheless, and appreciate the fact that I came into this with a pessimistic
a
view.
bit of a closed mind.
Yeah, well, a closed mind. I had assumed I was going to hate it, and I think with you egging it on was that I was.
I
Gonna,
really didn't think you were
yeah.
going to like it. Yeah.
But yeah, look, I can't lie. I wanted to lie, but I can't lie.
yeah.
I'm not a liar. But yeah, no, it was a good album, and look, again, as I said, there's songs I wouldn't go back to, probably 4 or 5, but I have to give it this credit.
Yeah.
It was a good album.
That's great.
So like and follow, lads, and follow along for the journey, because Jarvis is going to have to listen to some of my rock classics now.
Yeah, we're going to do a series now of classic rock where I haven't heard any of those. 'Cause
We're going to do some more. What's the word?
I don't know, mate.
The
First time reactions.
genre? No,
Classic rock. Experimental.
experimental.
Oh, you want to go into more experimental
Yeah.
stuff?
We'll do a classic rock and experimental vibes with each other.
Yeah,
So because
okay.
my whole music taste is classic rock.
Yeah, and I'd
Classic
like
rock,
to,
indie, alt rock.
I'd
folk.
definitely like to continue the Radiohead journey as
Yeah.
well at some point. Like
Yeah.
not straight away, obviously. We'll give it maybe
No.
another month or so.
We'll see. I think if you want to give us some suggestions for next week, hopefully we can get them in.
Yeah.
But not next week. It'll be the week after when this goes out. So, yeah, if you can get us on a few different albums, maybe that you think we'd like, go for it, because we've already done one for the Netherlands that we've listened to, and I gave it a high 7 as well.
Yeah, I think so. I'll just do a quick overview of this
Yeah.
album as well before we close off. I think this is a brilliant album. It's definitely a grower. It's not one of those
Mm.
albums that I liked at first, but it challenged me in a lot of ways, especially some of the songs that you pointed out that you didn't like in Limbo, for example, and to a certain extent, everything in its right place. Kid A, the National Anthem, those songs really challenged me. The one song that really brought me into this album, funny enough, was Optimistic.
Yeah.
And then obviously Had to Disappear completely blew me away, just
Yeah.
like it did with you.
It just fucking caught me off guard.
And and now this album has opened up my mind a lot to like new music and music that like I didn't think I'd like before.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I owe it a lot of credit.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for that and the impact it's had on my life, I'd probably give it like maybe a weak 9 or like
Yeah.
maybe a strong 8. But because of the impact it's had on me, like as a musician, as a music listener, I had to give it a bit more. So neutral 9.
I was expecting you to give it I thought I was going low with a high 9,
Really?
because I thought it would have been a
It's gonna
10
be
for you. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not my favorite Radiohead album.
Yeah.
What
What
it
is?
is? I'm not gonna tell you because
Oh,
then you'll
yeah,
know which
yeah,
one's
yeah.
the 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, no,
Fair.
it's a beautiful album, really somber, sad,
Yeah.
and it has a weight to it as well.
There's it affected me in a way that I didn't expect, and the credit where credit's due. The songs that I liked made me like the album more,
Yeah.
because I gave it like as soon as I heard How to Disappear Completely, I kind of sat there and I thought to myself, right, give this a chance now.
Yeah,
So I think that's what that song done to me,
yeah, fair enough. mate.
which was good.
Well, yeah, surprising review.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
shocked. Like I'm like, you clip this.
But yeah, so I suppose that's it then. We'll obviously we'll go on to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you again.
See you in the podcast,
and like
bitches.
and follow and all that shit.
Yeah, like and follow, please do, because I mean, this is what we want to do, and we're both loving it at the moment, and I think creatively we're working together so much better than we were at the start. Especially with this prick get me on to fucking Radiohead now. So
Yeah.
yeah, sláinte.
Sláinte.
Slán go fóill. I was just so disappointed.